Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you guys? Good morning. I hope all of you are well today. Today we are going to study page 67 on our student book, The Round Up. You know that the Round Up class is very important because we are going to revise everything we studied in the whole unit. So please concentrate and try to do your best to understand that page. Okay? Again, today we are going to study the roundup of Unit 4. Maybe the last lesson of our Unit 4. Today and tomorrow. Even tomorrow we may have somehow a test here. And inshallah the next weeks, the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we are going to revise. Okay? So please look at the first exercise, vocabulary and grammar. You will choose the word or phrase that most appropriately complete each sentence. Is it okay to give you some 2 minutes or 3 minutes to try to do it by yourself? Then we are going to do together. Even the students will come. We still have we are 7 now. It's okay. Welcome Abdulaziz Elmas, the new one here. This is the first time. It's okay. I'd like you to look at the sentence from 1 to 10. I'll give you 2 or 3 minutes to try to think. Then we will come to do together. Yes, guys, have you finished? So I need someone. Oh, Mr. Nemesis, thank you. But okay, let's check together. It's okay. Let's check together. I want someone to read the first one for you. By the way, I open the audio for you to participate. I'd like someone to read the first one. Is it okay? I'm waiting for someone to volunteer and try to read the first one. Okay? Guys, waiting for you. As usual, it's okay. If you aren't going to the wedding, space, call them to let them know they are expecting you. We studied the expressions of least, right? We studied in the least, least of all, at least, and to say the least. Which expression is suitable to that sentence? Which expressions is suitable? So, if you aren't going to the wedding, so which is the answer? Guys, anyone to answer? Mr. Nemesis answered all of them. It's okay, thanks, but we need to do it one by one. The first one is Ahmed Al Garni. Why did you mute yourself? Come and hear us. So, if you aren't going to the wedding, it's okay. At least, very good, Nizar. At least, call them. At least means the minimum thing you must do. Call them to let them know they are expecting you. The next one, how did you find out? What I mean by find out here means discover, right? Yes. Good, Fahad. Yes. How did you find out? How did you discover that thing? Did Fatima space again? We want a word or we want an idiom which means tell you the secret, right? What the idiom which means tell you the secret, like Fahad said, spill the beans. When you spill the beans means you reveal or you release the secret. You don't keep it. It's okay. Number 3, Selma couldn't wear her high heels. You know high heels? This is the special shoes which has high heels. Because she had a sprain. What I mean by sprain? Very good. Yes. Sprain means twisted. Sprain means twisted her ankle. Yes. You know that ankle is the joint between your foot and your leg. Okay. What about 4? What about number 4? Yes, Fahd al-Dufayan. How did this space develop? Did you eat or drink anything you might be allergic? When you have allergy in your body will be full of rash. Okay? Rash is what we call it, a lot of red spots in your body because of allergy. Okay? A lot of red spots in your body because of allergy. What about number 5? You don't look very well. Yes, Muhammad Sairi. Okay. Are you coming down with? What I mean by come down with? Come down with something means catch an illness. Okay? Come down with means catch an illness. Okay? So you don't look very well. Are you coming down with something? Yes. What about number 6? After good Fahd, good Mr. Nipses. After 2 days of no food and little water, the young boy fainted. What I mean by fainted, when someone lost his conscious. Okay, can't feel anything. Fainted outside the post office. Okay, let's come to 7. You might not like being in a foreign country, Ali, but while you are there, you should space the most of it. I exploit. Yes, we need a word which means exploit. It's make. Yes, right. Make the most of it means take the maximum advantage of it. Okay? Exploit. يستغل. Okay? Let's come to number 8. If you stick to this exercise plan, yes, Muhammad Al-Sairi, okay, you will manage to shed. What I mean by shed some extra weight. Shed here means, what I mean by shed weight. Shedding weight. What I mean by shed, we studied it. Yes, gain or lose. Lose. Yes, lose weight. Yes. Shed weight means lose weight. Yes. Yes, Muhammad. All employees are, employees, people who are working for someone. Employer is someone who has a lot of employees in his company or in his factory. All employees are by Mr. Muhammad, the supervisor. Yes, are monitored, are supervised, are checked, are watched. Yes, okay? Monitored by Mr. Muhammad, the supervisor, the one who monitored them, right? What about number 10? Abdulaziz came out of the accident with only space on his arm. Yes, Muhammad, with only a bruise. Yes, very good, Fahad. We know the difference between bruise, blister, and rash. Bruise, when you have an accident, you have some bruise in your body, like we say kalamat. But blister, when you have a cut or you have a fire, it leave a blister in your hand or in your arm or in your body. Okay? Do you understand that? Let's come to the grammar now. And this grammar, especially unit 4, is very important and new for you, I think. So please try to do it by yourself in 4 minutes, then we will come again. Okay? Question B. Try to do it by yourself, then we will come again. Okay, guys, who's ready to do the first one? Are you ready? Yes, Fahad. Okay, let's read it, Fahad. Your cousin couldn't have bought you flowers. If so, what is the issue here? We are going to use if. We studied if in the third form. After if, we use had and verb 3. Yeah? And before it, we use would have and verb 3. So the answer here is had known. Good, Fahad. Okay? The next one, if only. Yes, Muhammad Sairi. Good. If only my parents. What we Fahad? Yes, okay. If only my parents, me from becoming a teacher so many years ago. So this is the key. I told you after if only we have two ways. If we talk about something happened in past, we use after if only had and verb 3. But if I am talking about the present situation, I will use after if only or I wish past simple. Here he talk about a situation that happened in past, so he's talking about regret. So we will use after if only had and verb 3. Okay? If only my parents hadn't stopped me from becoming a teacher so many years ago. Okay. You broke mom's vase. Yes? Yes, very good. It's a question tag. Broke here is past simple. Okay? So we will use didn't in negative because it's positive or affirmative. So we will use didn't in negative way because broke is here affirmative. It's a question tag. We use the question tag for confirmation or for agreement. Yes, let's come to number 4. If Saud, yes, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. If Saud hadn't seen that car coming towards us, so after if, had and verb 3. It's impossible way. We use third if to talk about unreal situation because it didn't happen in past. So after if had and verb 3 and the result verb like that would have and verb 3. So maybe would, maybe could, maybe might. So the answer here might have been. Okay? Let's come to number 5. Dr. Salman. Yes, Muhammad. Okay. Okay, Nizar and Muhammad and Mr. Nemesis. Let's see who's right. Dr. Salman sometimes, so he wishes about now, right? He wishes about now, the situation now. Wishes he space medicine. Oh, sorry. He studied medicine and finished. Yes. He studied medicine and finished. So the one who says C is right. Yes, good. Because the action here happened and past. So he studied medicine and he became a doctor. But he wishes he didn't. He hadn't studied medicine. Okay? Let's come to number 6. Yesterday, this sentence really is tricky. Yeah, because he bring here sometimes. And you may understand that it's a present. But the action itself happened in past. Yes, okay, I saw your answers. Okay, yesterday I went to the supermarket to do some shopping with my 2 sisters. But when we reached the checkout, we realized that I won a negative meaning here. Of us had enough money to pay for the shopping. It can be neither. None, yes, none. Because neither we use it for two. But here we aren't sure if they are two or more because he said we. So none here is for plural. It gives it the same negative meaning of neither, but we use it here because of we. You aren't sure that they are just two. If they are just two, just you will say neither. But here you aren't sure, so you will use none. Okay? I hate this rainy weather. If space on a tropical island. Yes. Good. Right now. If only I were. He wish. Here it's a matter of wish. If only I were in a tropical island, because he said right now. So we use after only what? Past simple. Where? Okay. I have, yes, Mr. Nemesis, Khalid Mansour, Fahd al-Dafan, thank you, thank you. Alex is working in a bank now. It's a question tag. So is here is positive or affirmative? Yes, you will make it negative. Very good, thank you. Isn't he? Number 10. Thank you, Muhammad. Saada and Abdullah were at the festival yesterday. So we need affirmative one. So it's both. Why I use both here? Because I'm talking about two. Yes, I'm talking about two. So I will say both Saada and Abdullah were at the festival yesterday. It's okay. Let's come to the second exercise, or the next exercise, sorry. We are going to read the text and decide which answer, A, B, or C, best fits each gap. Okay? Now, let's come and try to answer. Everything, wedding preparations. Inshallah, you will do wedding preparations soon. Okay? Everything seemed perfect before the wedding, but I was still feeling nervous as the time was approaching. Approaching, coming nearer. My friends had taken care of every single detail, space the wedding, and they didn't let me do anything at all. So, regarding, very good, yes, B. Regarding means concerning, related to. Yes, so it's regarding. They didn't let me do anything at all. However, I couldn't space feeling that I couldn't help. When you can't help, you couldn't help, you mean you can't control your behavior. You can't stop. That's it. I couldn't help feeling that something would go wrong. The big day had come at last, but there were a slight problem. My friends had forgotten to order the wedding cake. Space of my friends. Yes, yes, all of you do right. It's okay. None. I mean, ولا واحد. Okay. None of my friends, because they are plural. I can't say neither because I'm talking about plural here. Thank you. None of my friends had thought of it. If only, what do we use after if only here? Space. If only we could. Very good, Nizar. If only we could do something to change the situation. Said my sister. Luckily, my cousin, who's a baker, offered to make the cake. Yes, very good. If I were on cloud 9, had a sweet tooth, were in your shoes. I mean, if I were in your place, if I were you, which one is suitable here? For sure, if I were in your shoes. So, if I were in cloud 9 means I'm very happy. Had a sweet tooth means when you love food with sugar. Okay? So please concentrate about that idioms. Thank you, Muhammad. Let's come to number 6. I will make you the best cake you have ever seen. My cousin said I was no longer down in the Down in the dumps. What I mean by down in the dumps? When someone down in the dumps means he was so depressed or sad or disappointed. Okay? At the wedding, my cousin was, yes, my cousin was, number 7, but brought round or rolled up or worn out. Yes. Good. But the cake was indeed perfect. What I mean by was worn out means worried, very worried. Yes, Muhammad. Space, the wedding guests were pleased. All the wedding guests were pleased with everything and above all the cake. Yes, thank you. Let's come to that one. We want just to put one word to fit the gap. Okay? You read the text and think of a word which best fits each gap. Use only one word in each gap. Okay? Find a hobby. Yes, Mr. Nemesis, you come again. When I was young, I used to. Very good. When you used to, it's like a past habit, right? I used to enjoy painting and drawing. However, as I grow older and took on more responsibilities, I found that I had very little time left for the hobby that gave me so much. Yes, very good. Why I say much here? Because joy is uncountable. So much joy as a child. Yes, very good. I sometimes think that if I had made, I will use after if here, had and verb 3 because it's unreal situation. It didn't happen. If I had made more time for my hobby, so he didn't make. I mean the action he didn't make, but he imagined the opposite situation. If I had made more time for my hobby over the years, maybe I would have enjoyed life more. Scientists and psychologists believe that a hobby is an excellent way to combat stress and live a happier life. They are totally right. Everyone should have at least, yes, good, very good, at least one hobby. And there are many to choose from. Yes. Some people want to do physical exercise, so they take what? Do you remember some a phrasal verb which we studied at the beginning of this term, which means start? Start. Take what? Take what? We want a phrasal verb here to mean the start. By the way, we studied it earlier when we were at school. Take up. Yes, take up swimming. Okay. Take up means start the hobby or start something. Yes. Take up. Take up swimming or tennis. They both provide you with a good workout, I mean exercise. If you want to exercise your mind, space reading and learning a new language. What I will say here in number 7. I want a word here. I want a word in number 7. Guys, where are you? Muhammad, Nizar, Fahad, where are you all? Khalid Mansour. Start and try are both correct. Yes, it's okay. Let's say try. Try reading and and learning a new language, which stimulate your brain. If you don't have a hobby yet, instead of blaming it on your lack of time, blame when you want to say, "Oh my God, I don't get a good mark because of I didn't study." You blame yourself here. Yes, good. So, blaming it on your lack of time and wishing if only, we use if only when we want to say, like, I regret. Okay, if only I had more time, just make like that. Just make the time and do it. It's okay. Let's come to the most tricky exercise, and I love that one really. When you rewrite, when you re-paraphrase the sentence to get the same meaning with using the words on the right. It's okay. You use the words given on right to rewrite the sentence or paraphrasing it. Yes, number one, I was really disappointed that all the shoes I tried on were uncomfortable. I would like you to use none of the shoes. Yes, very good, Khalid Mansour and Nizar. I was really disappointed that none of the shoes. Yes, very good. None of the shoes. Yes. Good. What about number two? Mr. Jones thought that both candidates, good, Khalid Mansour. Candidates were unsuitable for the job. Mr. Jones saw that neither candidates were suitable for the job. Okay? Neither candidates. Yes, neither candidates. Why I say neither here? Because I know that they are two because of both. Okay? So neither here has a meaning. I mean they are two. They are two candidates. Yes. What about number three? The journalist reported that every single house was destroyed by the hurricane. I'd like you to use all here. All the houses, very good. All the houses were destroyed. So, all the houses were destroyed by the hurricane. You make it into the passive form. What about the next one? I didn't know you just graduated. Yes, good. That's why I didn't get you a present. If I had known you just graduated, this is the if in verb in third form. So after if had in verb 3, so I will use would have in verb 3. Yes, I would have got you a present. By the way, I may use got and gotten, verb 3. It has two verb 3. Maybe got or gotten, by the way. Gotten, I mean Gotten. Could have got your present. Let's come to number 5. We will use F also in the third form. Yes, okay. Very good. If you didn't get the job because you didn't have the necessary qualifications. If you had, just had or had. If you had just one had or had, yes, had. Because we must use it in had plus verb 3. The first had and the second had is what? Is the verb 3 of have. Okay? Number 6, Emma didn't take her camera with her on the trip and now she regrets it. Okay, regrets. No, think again. Yes, Muhammad Sairi. Because I say regret, yes, very good. Because I say regret, so it happened and finished in past, so I will use after wish, had in verb 3. Emma wishes, yeah, Emma wishes she had taken. Number 7, it would have been better if you had called the plumber. You know plumber, someone who fix your, yes, good, thank you. Plumber, someone who fix your, it's okay, thank you. Thank you, Fat. Thank you, everybody. Plumber, someone who fix your sinks when you saw that sink was leaking. So, I mean that action happened at first. You didn't bring a plumber, so you feel that regret or criticize. We use if only plus had and verb 3 to criticize someone or to feel regret. Yes, if only. So here after if only I will use had and verb 3. If only I had called up. I had called a plumber. So I mean he didn't call a plumber, but he wishes he did that. It's okay. When Tom regained consciousness, what I mean regain consciousness, very good, Muhammad Sairi. Regain consciousness means come to be conscious again. He was fainted and he come to be conscious again. We have a special idiom which means when you come to your conscious again, come round. Yes, when Tom came round, comma, the doctor told him that he had fainted. It's okay. Thank you very much for your listening. I hope everything today is clear. It's a matter of revising. We revised the whole unit. It's okay. But I want to tell you some very important things. And I hope all of you will listen. Okay? Tomorrow, inshallah, we will complete our workbook. Then we will have like a semi-test for the final exam. You will do it here. Okay? Tomorrow we will have a semi-test. And by the way, it will be helpful in your marks. The exam which I will do tomorrow will be helpful for your marks. Okay? So please concentrate, and all of you will do it here on the blackboard here online together tomorrow. Okay, Shabab? So again, I'd like to tell you that tomorrow you will have a semi-quiz for the final exam. You will do it here tomorrow online on the blackboard. So please, I'd like all of you to be here, to be present tomorrow, inshallah. And from the next week, we are going to revise. Thank you, Nasser. Thank you. From the next week, we are going to revise. So I hope all of you will be attendant, and I hope you, if you don't understand anything, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, please tell your friends that tomorrow, inshallah, don't forget at 10, we will complete our workbook. Then we will have to do a quiz here. Okay, don't forget. and don't forget to tell your friends. Guys, yeah, miss you childish. Okay, thank you. Thank you. See you. Thank you, Mr. Nemesis. Even I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Thank you. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Bye.